Life doesn't hand out victories to those who are filled with doubt. It doesn't reward those who nurture negativity and expect progress. It's like this: you cannot defeat a giant if you keep rehearsing your weaknesses. Victory begins right here, right in the battlefield of your mind. Negative thinking is subtle, persistent, and deceptive. It whispers you can't, it lingers on every failure, magnifies every flaw, and turns setbacks into a cycle of despair. But understand this: your thoughts are not facts. They are choices. And you have the power to choose differently. Think about it. Have you ever seen a seed grow without being planted? Your mind is a garden, and negativity is the weed that chokes out every good intention. Stop watering it. Stop entertaining those toxic thoughts. Don't let them settle in your mind like they own the place. You've got to evict them. Now, how do you do that? Feed your faith, not your fear. Replace every "I can't" with "I will." Replace every doubt with a declaration of purpose. Surround yourself with people who speak life, not those who drain it from you. Influence matters. Every setback is a setup for a comeback if you choose to learn, not linger. Every challenge can strengthen you, but only if you keep moving forward. Negativity dies in the presence of consistent action. When you focus on what you can control and let go of the rest, you leave no room for doubt to breed. Speak life over yourself even when it feels hard. Your words are seeds, and one day they'll sprout. So plant wisdom, courage, and faith. Speak it until you believe it. In the end, simple negative thinking isn't just a habit. It's a decision. And every moment you choose positivity, you're killing that negativity one thought at a time. Your mind is the battlefield where the real wars are fought and won. Before you can change your life, you must first win the battle within. Every choice, every action, and every word begins as a thought. Your thoughts dictate your reality, what you believe, how you behave, and ultimately what you achieve. The mind can either be your greatest ally or your most formidable enemy. Negativity creeps in like an invisible adversary, feeding on doubt and fear. It plants seeds of "what if I fail?" or "I'm not good enough?" And if left unchecked, these thoughts grow into walls that trap you. The enemy within doesn't always scream, it whispers. It disguises itself as caution, as realism, as self-protection. But understand this: every negative thought you allow to linger is a small victory for that enemy. The good news? You are not powerless. You have the tools to fight back. Awareness is your first weapon. Recognize the thoughts that weaken you. Challenge them. Ask, "Is this true?" Often you'll realize those doubts have no foundation. They're just fears masquerading as facts. Replace them with affirmations of strength, purpose, and resilience. You have the authority to command your mind, to direct your thoughts toward the light of possibility rather than the shadows of defeat. Guard your mind as you would a fortress. Be vigilant about what you allow in, whether it's the voices of others or the silent self-talk that plays on a loop. Surround yourself with positive influences, consume empowering messages, and speak life over your own circumstances. Every time you choose positivity over negativity, faith over fear, you're winning a battle. Remember, the strongest warriors are not those who never face doubt, but those who face it and fight back thought by thought, day by day. The battlefield is within you, and victory is yours to claim. Negativity feeds on doubt like a parasite, thriving in the fertile ground of uncertainty and fear. Doubt is the doorway through which negativity enters, whispering lies that distort your perception of reality. It doesn't need much to grow, just a moment of hesitation, a flicker of self-questioning, or a fear left unchecked. Once it finds a foothold, it multiplies, spreading its influence until it becomes the dominant voice in your mind. Think about it: every time you second-guess your abilities or dwell on a past failure, you're giving negativity a feast. Doubt tells you you're not ready, you'll fail again, or they won't believe in you, and if you let it, these thoughts become your truth. Negativity doesn't need facts, or evidence it only needs you to question yourself enough to believe its lies. But here's the thing, doubt is natural. Everyone faces moments of uncertainty. What matters is what you do with it. Do you let it fester, or do you challenge it? Doubt can either be a fuel for growth or a source of paralysis. When you face it head on, examining its roots and replacing it with faith in your purpose and abilities, you starve negativity. You weaken its grip. Negativity loses power when you confront doubt with action and belief. Take small steps even if you're uncertain. Every positive action is a blow against doubt. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your strengths, and consciously focus on your past victories, those moments when you overcame what seemed impossible. Ultimately, doubt only has the power you give it. Don't let it feed on your potential. Starve it with confidence, faith, and persistence. When you believe in yourself, negativity has nowhere left to grow. Controlling your internal dialogue is one of the most powerful tools you have in shaping your reality. Every day, a silent conversation runs through your mind, a stream of thoughts, opinions, and self-reflections that influence how you feel, what you believe, and ultimately how you act. This internal dialogue can either uplift you or drag you down, and the choice lies in your hands. Negative self-talk is subtle and persistent. It disguises itself as truth, convincing you that your fears are facts. Thoughts like "I'm not good enough, I always mess up," or "they don't respect me" can seem harmless at first, but when repeated, they become your belief system. Your mind starts to filter experiences through this lens of negativity, creating a cycle where you see only what confirms those harmful thoughts. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But you have the power to change that. Awareness is the first step. Pay attention to the words you use when you talk to yourself. Would you speak that way to a friend or loved one? If not, why allow it in your own mind? Challenge these thoughts. When a negative belief surfaces, question its validity. Is there evidence for it, or is it just fear talking? Replace it with a positive or more balanced statement. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," tell yourself, "This is challenging, but I will find a way through." Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring reality, it's about choosing a perspective that empowers you. Every time you shift a negative thought into something constructive, you're reprogramming your mind, building new mental habits that foster confidence and resilience. Over time, this practice transforms not just your mindset, but your entire life. Remember, your mind listens to what you tell it. Speak words of strength, encouragement, and possibility. Affirm your worth and potential, even in moments of doubt. Control your internal dialogue, and you take control of your future. Don't entertain toxic thoughts. They're more dangerous than you realize. Toxic thoughts are like uninvited guests. The more you entertain them, the more comfortable they become in your mind. They start small, a fleeting doubt or a bitter memory, but if you give them attention, they multiply. What begins as a moment of insecurity can quickly spiral into a full-blown narrative of self-sabotage and negativity. Think of your mind as a house. You wouldn't let someone track mud all over your clean floors or let someone disrespect your space. Why then allow toxic thoughts to roam freely in the sanctuary of your mind? These thoughts rob you of peace, distort your perception, and hold you back from reaching your full potential. They tell you lies about yourself, whispering that you're not good enough, that your past mistakes define you, or that you'll never succeed. And the more you entertain these ideas, the more they start to feel like truths. The key is to stop them at the door. When a toxic thought appears, don't invite it in. Don't give it space to grow. Recognize it for what it is: a distortion, a fear, a remnant of past hurt. Challenge it. Ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it helping me grow? Or is it holding me back? More often than not, you'll see it's just noise that doesn't deserve your energy. Replace toxic thoughts with empowering ones. Fill your mind with thoughts of strength, gratitude, and possibility. Surround yourself with positivity, whether through affirmations, uplifting people, or inspiring content. It's not about denying challenges or ignoring reality. It's about refusing to give power to the thoughts that poison your mind. Remember, you control the narrative in your head. You have the authority to decide what stays and what goes. Protect your mental space fiercely, and you'll find that when toxic thoughts are no longer entertained, peace, clarity, and confidence will have room to thrive. Focusing on what you can control is a powerful shift that brings clarity and peace into your life. In a world full of uncertainty, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by factors beyond your influence, other people's opinions, unexpected events, or the outcomes of situations you can't dictate. When you pour energy into trying to control these external forces, you drain yourself emotionally and mentally, often without making any real impact. The truth is, the more you chase control over the uncontrollable, the more you feed frustration and anxiety. Real strength lies in directing your focus inward to the things within your sphere of influence, your actions, your mindset, your responses. You can't control how someone else behaves, but you can control how you react. You can't always predict the future, but you can decide how you prepare for it. This shift in focus gives you power because it grounds you in the present moment where real change happens. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what is within my control right now? Maybe it's your effort, your attitude, or your decision to keep going despite obstacles. By concentrating on these elements, you reclaim ownership of your life. You're no longer a passive participant waiting for things to happen. You're an active force shaping your destiny. Each small, deliberate action builds momentum, creating positive ripples that extend beyond the immediate situation. Letting go of what you can't control doesn't mean giving up. It means freeing yourself from unnecessary burdens. It's about accepting that while you can't change every circumstance, you can always choose your response. This acceptance doesn't weaken you, it strengthens you. It keeps your energy focused on solutions rather than problems, on growth rather than worry. By focusing on what you can control, you cultivate resilience and inner peace. You move forward with purpose, knowing that true empowerment comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering your own mind and actions. Turning setbacks into comebacks is about redefining the way you see failure and adversity. Setbacks are an inevitable part of any journey, but they don't have to be the end of the story. They can be the beginning of a powerful comeback. When things go wrong, it's natural to feel frustration, disappointment, or even defeat. But these moments, if approached with the right mindset, are fertile ground for growth and transformation. Every setback carries a lesson. Instead of seeing it as a dead end, view it as a moment of reflection and learning. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? What can I do differently next time? These questions shift your focus from the problem to the solution, from blame to empowerment. Mistakes and failures aren't final, they're feedback. They show you where you need to grow, what you need to adjust, and how you can come back stronger. Resilience is built in these moments of challenge. True strength isn't avoiding setbacks, it's facing them head on, refusing to let them define you. Every great success story includes chapters of struggle, rejection, and loss. What sets successful people apart is their ability to rise after falling, to see the setback not as a verdict, but as a trial that prepares them for the next level. Action is key. After a setback, don't dwell too long in disappointment. Reflect, learn, and then move forward with renewed determination. Each small step you take toward your goals is a statement that the setback didn't break you, it shaped you. It's a chance to rewrite your story with more courage, wisdom, and purpose than before. Remember, a comeback isn't just about returning to where you were, it's about surpassing it. Setbacks can ignite a fire within you, pushing you to work harder, think smarter, and become more focused. When you channel your energy into growth rather than regret, you turn adversity into an advantage. Ultimately, setbacks are not the end, they're a test. They challenge you to prove how badly you want your dreams and how strong you really are. A setback sets the stage for your greatest comeback, not by erasing the past, but by using it as a foundation for a stronger, more resilient future. Surrounding yourself with positivity is a deliberate choice that transforms the way you experience life. The environment you create and the people you allow into your space play a significant role in shaping your mindset, emotions, and actions. Positivity isn't just about feeling good. It's a force that fuels growth, resilience, and fulfillment. The people you interact with regularly can either lift you up or pull you down. Positive people inspire, encourage, and support you. They see potential where you might see limitations, and their belief in you can become a powerful catalyst for your success. Conversely, negativity, whether from others or from your environment, can drain your energy and distort your perspective. It's like a shadow that follows you, clouding your vision and feeding self-doubt. That's why it's crucial to surround yourself with individuals who reflect the values and energy you want to embody. Choose relationships that bring out the best in you, people who celebrate your wins and stand by you during challenges. But positivity isn't just about people, it's also about what you allow into your mind. The content you consume, books, social media, music, or conversations, shapes your thoughts and attitudes. Uplifting content nourishes your mind, while negative input can subtly reinforce fear, doubt, or anger. Be intentional about what you expose yourself to. Seek out sources of inspiration, knowledge, and joy. Fill your space with reminders of your goals, affirmations of your worth, and symbols of what you're working toward. Creating a positive environment also involves self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters. Replace criticism with encouragement. Treat yourself with the same kindness and patience you would offer a close friend. When you nurture a positive internal dialogue, you build an inner sanctuary that external negativity can't easily penetrate. Positivity is contagious. When you surround yourself with it, you're not just absorbing it, you're also radiating it. Your energy impacts those around you, creating a cycle of mutual support and encouragement. This doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, solutions rather than problems. Ultimately, surrounding yourself with positivity is an act of self-respect. It's a commitment to your well-being and growth. It empowers you to face challenges with hope and to see setbacks as opportunities. By cultivating a positive environment, you set the stage for a life filled with purpose, joy, and unstoppable momentum. Speaking life over yourself is one of the most transformative practices you can adopt. It's about intentionally using your words to shape your reality, nurture your potential, and affirm your worth. Your words are powerful, they carry energy, and they influence not just your mindset, but your entire life. When you speak life, you're declaring possibilities, strength, and purpose into existence. You're setting the tone for how you approach challenges, opportunities, and everyday moments. Everything begins with the language you use with yourself. The mind listens, absorbs, and responds to what you say, whether it's positive or negative. When you tell yourself, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," your mind believes it and shapes your actions to match those words. But when you declare, "I am capable," or "I will find a way," you're planting seeds of confidence and determination. Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring reality, it's about choosing a perspective that empowers you to grow through it. Speaking life means affirming your strengths, acknowledging your progress, and encouraging yourself, especially during difficult times. It's about recognizing your worth, even when you stumble. Say, "I am resilient, I am growing," or "this challenge is shaping me." These words create a foundation of self-belief that no external circumstance can easily shake. They remind you of your inner power and potential, guiding you back to your purpose when doubt creeps in. Your words also shape the atmosphere around you. When you speak life, you radiate positivity and hope, influencing those around you. You create a space where growth is possible, where challenges are seen as opportunities, and where people feel inspired. This doesn't mean ignoring hardships or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on solutions and possibilities rather than limitations and fears. Speaking life over yourself is a daily practice. It requires mindfulness and consistency. Wake up with affirmations of gratitude and purpose. Throughout the day, remind yourself of your goals and the progress you've made. When challenges arise, counter negative thoughts with declarations of strength and faith. It's not just about what you say, it's about what you believe and how you choose to act on those beliefs. Ultimately, speaking life over yourself is an act of self-respect and empowerment. It's a commitment to nurturing your mind and spirit with the same care you would give to someone you love. When you speak life, you're not just shaping your future, you're reinforcing the truth of who you are and who you're becoming. You're declaring that no matter what comes your way, you have the strength, wisdom, and courage to rise. Keep moving forward no matter what. Life has a way of throwing obstacles in your path, and it's easy to feel stuck when things aren't going as planned. The road isn't always smooth, and sometimes it feels like the universe is testing your resolve. But the key to overcoming any challenge is simple: keep moving forward. Progress doesn't always come in giant leaps or perfect steps. Sometimes it's about taking one more step when all you want to do is stop. The journey isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. When things don't go right, it's tempting to give up, to believe that the setback is permanent, that it's all over. But that's when you need to push the hardest, because success isn't defined by how many times you fall, it's defined by how many times you get back up. You may face disappointment, rejection, or failure, but none of that defines who you are. It's just part of the process. Every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to where you want to be. The most important thing is to keep moving. Even on days when you feel like you're not making progress, every small action matters. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Keep pushing through the resistance. The momentum you create will carry you through, even when things seem unclear or uncertain. Every forward motion, no matter how slight, is a victory. It's a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your determination. Remember, success is not a straight line, it's a series of ups and downs, twists and turns. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you question if it's worth it, but in those moments, the answer is simple: yes, it's worth it. Because moving forward is the only way to turn dreams into reality. Staying still is not an option. Time doesn't wait, and neither should you. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the challenges you face, to focus on the distance between where you are and where you want to be. But the secret is not to worry about the whole journey at once. Break it down. Focus on the next step, the next task, the next action. The big picture will take care of itself when you commit to moving forward, one step at a time. Every time you face a setback or a failure, you're not moving backward, you're simply learning, growing, and adjusting your path. Progress isn't always visible right away, but every effort you make compounds over time. Don't be discouraged by the pace of your progress. The fact that you keep moving forward is what matters. Success is built on the foundation of persistence, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to keep going, no matter the circumstances. So when you feel like you can't take another step, take one more. When the road seems impossible, find a way to move forward, even if it's just a little bit. Keep your eyes on the prize and keep moving forward, because that's how victories are won, and that's how you'll become the person you're meant to be. In conclusion, the journey to success is not always a straight path, and the challenges we face are inevitable. But what sets us apart is our ability to keep moving forward, no matter the setbacks, the doubts, or the obstacles in our way. By surrounding ourselves with positivity, speaking life over ourselves, and focusing on what we can control, we create a mindset that empowers us to overcome anything. It's not the failures that define us, but our resilience and determination to rise each time we fall. Keep pushing, keep growing, and keep believing that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your dreams. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about persistence. So no matter what comes your way, always keep moving forward. The victory is in the journey, and the journey is yours.